homies here is going to be the casting players for this game. So I will call you guys out one at a time, and you say who you are and introduce your characters to the audience. So, as always, we have Mr. Duskquill.
Hello, everyone. I am Duskquill, and today I will be playing the character known as Jedgar No. I will be a simulation, which is the holographic memory recording of a dead human brought back to life. I am going to be the droid technician of the crew, so I will be repairing all the droids and possibly other mechanical things around the ship and in situations. But I do have a rather interesting problem. For my holographic databanks have been corrupted, and I have the appearance and memories of Edgar Allan Poe interfering with my actual real visuals and memories. And the ship AI is either incapable or just plain out don't want to fix the problem.
And then we also have, you know him, you love him, and in this campaign, you're going to also be able to smell him, OSR Dwarf.
Yes. I am OSR Dwarf, and my character, as you can see on the screen, is an evolved dung beetle named Roland Dungster. He likes poop. He's an assistant to the assistant sanitation supervisor. He has been given a plunger. He loves his job. It's the best job he could ever have. He's deeply perplexed by the ship's computer. He doesn't really understand it, but it's not important because he spends his time in the bowels of the ship. And so as a consequence, it's not a big deal. Nobody's expecting him to program anything. Nope. He's just there to scoop the poop, and he's happy to do it.
All right. Next, we have the one who's still kind of locked away for the moment somewhere on this ship being stored away, Marhawkman.
Hi, I am the robot in the crew, the person who might actually get repaired by the robot repairman.
I don't feel like it.
The thing with my character is that he has no idea who he is because no one on the ship actually knows who he is either. They found him in a box, and that's
Yep. And then last but certainly not least, he is both an ass in the game and sometimes in real life, but I call him that lovingly. Mr. Country Time Pop himself, Roger.
Howdy there, everybody. I'll be playing the character of Chip Mercer, the human of this wily group of characters. I am the assistant sanitation supervisor for the crew. Thanks to the loving help of a very important woman in my life, my mother get me a job on my brother's crew. And he just so happened to give me that position. I don't know why he keeps laughing at that. I'm that dumb.
Yes, you are the assistant sanitation supervisor of this ship.
Oh.
I am literally the ass to the ass.
Exactly.
Yeah. Literally, if it was abbreviated, it looked like ass.
So
there you go. I am okay with this because I'm a beetle.
So we, in fact, do have an assistant sanitation supervisor for the assistant to the assistant sanitation supervisor to be the assistant to the assistant sanitation supervisor.
That was a lot of words.
So the fun thing about Out of the Black Hack RPGs is if you're familiar with shows and movies like Spaceballs, Galaxy Quest, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, this game is supposed to have that sitcom comedy style of play. So because it literally says in this book, like you treat this game like episodes and like things happen and all that, shenanigans occur, all that jazz. So this is technically kind of like the quote unquote pilot episode, where we are going to get to meet everyone for the first time. So
this is going to be rather interesting for me because normally I'm the serious role player of the group, and now I got to be kick.
Well, I mean, yes,
I mean, it's the snarky dark humor does fit with the show.
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. So, I'm trying to decide if we, I was trying to think if we want to mute parental discretion advised, inappropriate humor, bathroom jokes, hijinks, weird situations incoming. Yeah, I probably should get that out of the way. So,
We should have Hunter we should have someone like record that and have that be like an audio track that plays before we start every time.
I used to have an old podcast I did, I had a guy do this is a content warning. All episodes of this podcast may occur fantasy violence, blood and gore, and sexual content. I literally had him do the sexual content like in that seductive kind of way, just for shits and giggles. So
Even due to the all individuals and characters in this in this is purely fictional if they happen to look or resemble any person in real life is purely coincidental.
yes, it's like all persons on this show playing this game are able to separate fiction from reality. Please do not take everything we do as like we would do it in real life.
I do not really roll dung around. People should understand that. But if you think otherwise, I don't really care anyway because I'm a dwarf.
Unless you're,
we
unless
will
you're from
keep making
Africa.
that joke because it's a funny stereotype.
Anyways, enough of that. Are we ready to begin, gentlemen?
I got my character sheet up, I got my dice, and I got my complete Edgar Allan Poe collection book here.
Oh,
Let's roll.
Did you already have that, or did you literally buy that just for this game, Duskwill?
Oh no, I've had this book since high school, or maybe middle school.
Nerd.
I mean,
I got like a whole ass library.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, I should say that
one of those like mainstays of high school libraries. Having it in a high school is just normal.
Yeah.
Well, I should have a Ruby call that because I literally turned the Raven poem into like a rap song for like a high school talent show when I was a junior in high school.
Nevermore.
I'll show you I'll have to get that recording down and I'll have to share it with y'all sometime. But anyways, let us begin. I'm trying to see. There's some music it's got on here, but I'm not going to bother with it because it's always weird on this because of me being 33 years old and divorced and living in a van down by the river. So, anyways,
Boomer.
it's like in a galaxy far, far away, or just somewhere in the outer reaches of space. We watch as a giant spherical ship is kind of floating around, not really moving, just floating. The Alabaster Dream, as this ship is named, rightfully so. That just got that at one point. Was sent on a terraforming mission by planet Earth for Operation Musk to terraform Mars into a livable planet for the ever-growing population of Earth. As we kind of go in through the docks of the ship, which are located in like the lower levels, we see all the equipment, vehicles, mining gear, etc., etc. And you just kind of see like quick, like kind of flashes of the ship. You see like the main deck where there's computers with the lights still going. You see like there's a core of the ship that like goes like that takes up like it's like the entire like middle section of this entire ship. Like every floor you go to, there's access to this core. And then we go to on the very upper level 3 of the ship, which is the cryo chamber room. And this is where the denizens of the ship would be asleep or rest because it was an ever-changing switching of shifts. So like people would sleep while others work and then they switch. However, we see all these cryo chambers are empty except for one. And as we look at this cryo chamber, we can't see who's in it first because it's all fogged up. And then on the computer next to it, all of a sudden starts to flash error, error, error. And then we see it then changes to it flashes, it goes from red to green to signal like what's the word I'm going to look for?
A state
It says
change?
chamber release.
Hmm.
Yeah, state change. And then all of a sudden we see like as the chamber releases the pressure and opens up. And we see Roger's character as he begins to slowly open his eyes. As also the hangover that has been sitting in his head ever since he first got it hits him full force once more. So what does your character look like, Roger? Give us a description of him.
All right, so pretty much just imagine Zach Brannigan from Futurama, but just a little bit fatter with a slight balding head.
For a moment, I was kind of hoping you were going to say Joe Dirt.
Oh, that'd be great as well. For that little Joe Dirt element, he's balding on the top, but the party's flowing in the back. And yeah, Chip will Chip will just be waking up. He's just like, "Oh boy, that hooch, that went down so bad." And he's just gonna start looking around. It's just like,
I also just remembered there is an AI.
Chip AI, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I know there's a lag on my end sometimes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Chip would just be looking around. It's just like, sorry to oversleep, everybody. I did not mean to do that, but I partied a little too hard. And he's gonna look around. It's just like, huh, where is everyone? And
now, yeah, I completely forgot the ship also had an AI, and I also forgot to write down what this AI was. Did anyone else write down what the AI was?
Wasn't it just like a whole like
I can remember if can you like relink the PDF, because I didn't write it down, but I can remember what the choices were if I just look at the options again.
I remember that like the projection that it gives off kind of resembles that of like a lava lamp.
And it is supposed to be like female sounding.
I'm trying to remember where it was on Discord.
Yeah, I just don't remember if we.
That was several weeks ago.
I said if you just relink the PDF.
I thought someone wrote it down. I thought I wrote it down, but apparently did not.
It's one of those things that kind of sort of got.
So I got papers.
It got documented on Discord while we were talking, but I don't remember where.
If you want to, Hunter, just re-roll it, man. Just re-roll it, and we can show people how the game works for that.
It was on Lord Madius's server, right?
I do remember. Oh, yeah, it was female, a floating globule similar to the inside of a lava lamp.
Okay. It doesn't say like what personality it's supposed to be having.
Let's see, it was on Ultra TTRPG server.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, so you typed it out on the in that server?
I thought that's where you.
Let me look and see, because I know he was doing like a bunch of changing stuff.
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh no, I was doing like physical.
Oh, okay, so I scrolled.
I'm trying to not interrupt anyone, because I know when my camera's on, like it lags. So.
Scrolled up April last year in that one. That's not it.
Okay, I now just reached part of the private chat where we started talking about characters. Okay, I found
because I know it communicates by way of various view screens and portable devices. I know that. I'm going to re-roll its personality. Apparently, the AI's personality manifests as a famous historical person like that Alexander Graham Lincoln guy is what it gives me. So I want this thing to sound like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, then it does.
Hello.
And
Yeah.
what's the
So
na-
all of a sudden, as you're
yeah, that's I'm waking up just like
go ahead, Roger. What were you about to say?
Yeah, it's just like I said, he's just looking up, just trying to figure out where everybody's at, and he'll holler for the AI. Is just like, computer person, where is everybody's current location at?
And you see, we'll say there's like a TV screen like kind of comes down from the ceiling right in front of you, and it turns on. You see like these floating globules moving around like a lava lamp, and he just goes, "Hello there! It's so nice of you to finally wake up after 500 years."
Pretty much the screen is just going to be like super bright, and it's just going to cause him to have a headache. Just like, oh, you're too bright.
Flashbang.
That Hooch did something awful. Hold on. Could you repeat what you just said?
Delayed reaction.
Why, of course, you have been in cryostasis for 500 years.
I see. So what happened to the crew?
They all evacuated the ship at some like long ago. Or sorry, let me redo that. They all evacuated the ship a long time ago.
Oh boy. I overslept. Tell me,
It's like-
computer person. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
He's just like,
This is going to be a long game.
computer person. Are there any other life forms aboard the ship?
You think it's gonna be a long
Or
day
am
for
I
you?
Or
It's gonna be a
I
long
need
day for you.
Obi-Wan?
Imagine being Chet.
Or am I going? Or
There,
any other
there
life?
actually is. There actually
It's like-
is.
It's like, hold on, dearie, let me scan the ship. And you hear like they go to the air, it's like, oh, scanning.
The Mr. Internal Ship Scanner instead of Mr. Radar.
It's like, and then it goes, ba-ding, there are several different life forms on this ship. And the first one is located in the waste management holding container.
My God, they replaced me. And Chip's gonna just quickly get dressed because, well, he's
Oh, you would have been in
What
like
was
clothing
the-
still. You still would have been in your uniform.
not with how hard Chip parties and everything. He would have.
I was say, is he like in
naked?
like space Under Armour, or is he butt ass naked?
Oh, the way I imagine it, due to the ways how you can interpret it, I could only imagine. You know how like the cryo chambers always have like the little porthole thing, so you can see the person's face and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's somehow in a drunken stupor found himself upside down in it, and then the little porthole thing just shows his bare ass.
Oh, like, hey, he like covers himself with like, hey, don't look and judge. It's cold in there.
Hmm.
but yeah, he's just going to try to find some clothes and everything, and just make his way down to the to where the
sanitation department.
the sanitation department.
All right. So, in order to go to your clothes, you would get on the elevator and go down to the upper level 2. So it's weird because you have the main. So how the ship is you have the main floor, which is right in the middle, which is the control room. Then you have upper levels 1, 2, 3, and you're currently in 3, which was the cryo chamber room. Then it goes lower level 1, 2, 3. Is how that's kind of shipped out.
Okay,
so it's weird like that, but makes sense.
We got floor +3 and floor -3.
So you would go down. So you go down upper level 2, which is basically like the changing personal storage, kind of living area, common area, all that jazz. So there's lockers all on this floor. There's like other TVs and like seating areas, and there's also like restrooms there. And so you would go there to change, and you see like the majority of lockers, like some are like open, like people tried to grab some stuff in a hurry, but some are still like full of stuff. So if you look around at some of them,
I imagine Chet like kept the TV on while he was getting blackout drunk, and no one decided to turn it off, so it's still on. It's basically Space Jerry Springer.
just like a human man and his wife, but she finds out he's having an affair with some like alien species.
You are.
Oh, it has to be and it's a hologram of Jerry Springer since he would be dead.
You are not the father.
The show went down after season 57.
Season 57. All right.
That's
and
honestly
then
believable.
We will say, okay, because I didn't fully map out what the entire lower levels were going to be, except for like a couple of them. So we'll say you're able to access like kind of like the where all the waste from the ship is being held, like trash, feces, all that would be. We'll say like the second level of the second lower level. So you take the elevator back down, and the door opens, and you see this is more kind of like the how would I describe this lower level? It's kind of like the workspace area. So you got like parts being fixed. There's like a couple machines here, there's actually like a couple machines you see here, like they're still working on something, though you're not quite sure what it is. You're not intelligent enough to know that. And
Okay.
but you see like a door that would lead to like kind of like what I would call like the sewer of the ship.
Okay. All right, he's gonna just get out of the elevator, and he just be like, "Hello, who has taken my position aboard this crew?"
Hello, hello, hello. And you see this absolute horror
He's just
walking towards you.
I was going to
It
say,
looks-
is he just hanging out on the ceiling and they just scuttles down the wall?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Like, do you go into the door, into the area? Or are you just calling from like inside this on the floor before not going in?
Yeah, that's it. That's his direct approach. Is just he just steps out and just yells it out.
Just put his head through the door.
Yeah, so
So
all of a sudden
I-
you see, so the door opens and out pokes what looks like a dung beetle, but it's like a very large version of one.
And it's kind of scuttles up to you. Its movements are kind of weird and fast and make you extremely uncomfortable. And you smell a distinct sulfurous, rank odor.
I thought Musk was only in the mission name.
And hello. You're the assistant sanitation supervisor, right? I hold up my plunger. I'm your assistant, I think. It's been a long time. You must have been on vacation for a while. And then I start scuttling around. You see several balls of various sizes.
It's full of
Like-
dung and random trash.
And yeah, there's like the shelves are strewn with various items like, someone's thrown away molar that they must have lost in a drunken bar fight and somehow got swallowed. You see various little pieces of gear. You see candy wrappers.
Probably some dirty underwear people left in the laundry and thought wound up missing.
You see all kinds of things, but what you notice it's just this really kind of, as the assistant sanitation supervisor, you recognize the odor. It's old poop. Basically, it's poop and chlorine. That's what you smell.
Guys, I think we found who took all those missing socks during the missing underwear epidemic of Cycle 72.
They smell interesting. They smell interesting. What's wrong with that? People didn't need all those socks. I don't wear socks.
He's just going to. Yeah, Chip is just going to look down at you and.
Why is one crusty?
Oh
God! All right, let Roger speak. Let Roger speak.
Yeah, he's just going to be thinking that he's slightly hallucinating. So it's like, my God, that space hooch really did a number on me.
Is that what it was?
Hungover.
I've been waiting a long time. It's been like 500 years. I would have thought I was dead long ago. Normally, my kind don't live more than a few weeks. I guess that green goo they spilled on me really did a number. Yeah, you got to watch out what you drink.
Cursed with immortality.
Cursed with functional immortality.
He's like, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Chip.
And yes, you're the ass.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, and I'm your ass. No, I mean, I'm your assistant.
So you are the ass to my ass.
Correct. Oh, this is so much easier than I thought it would be. I thought I would finally meet the boss and I would just, it's just been such a long time. And unfortunately, there aren't very many people around and they haven't been using the bathrooms. Mind you, I spend most of my time in here.
I see. Well, I hate to break it to you, and he's going to look over at one of the balls you rolled up, and he's going to notice a leopard patterned Speedos. Like, I wondered where those went.
Oh, are those yours? I walk over, pull it out of the ball pile, and walk it back over to you.
Offered you the shit encrusted leopard.
I when I recovered these, I pulled them out of the Section 3 Level 2 dung tank. I have no idea how they got down there, but they look very interesting. Anyhow, here you go, and I kind of hand you your leopard print Speedos.
Leopard print never goes out of style, baby.
What we need? If this is gonna be a sitcom, I need a laugh track sound to play every now and then. This stuff.
You need to have all sorts of stock audience reactions.
This is clearly a Cinemax sci-fi comedy because they wouldn't be allowed to show it.
Oh my God,
else.
we can literally do another sound bit before play after the advisory where it says this episode of Fleshed Out was played in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, that would be really fun this day. Yeah. Yes. Flesh Out was played before a live studio audience. It is 100 times better than Critical Role ever is.
Damn. They have to call it out like that. Damn.
That's okay. I think it's funny.
All right. Yeah, because as soon as you pull up the leopard Speedo was when you would hear the laugh track would be playing in the background. So, okay, Roger, make me a check for wisdom really quick here. Again,
okay,
D20 and D6
at the same time.
Yes,
right,
and you can roll physical dice for this.
And only, I remember he said only mention a D6 if it rolls a 1 or a 6.
All right, well, on the D20, I got a 19, and I actually did get a 6 on the D6.
Somehow the Speedo was pristine. It's
I
gotta
think that
protect
means
its
you get
coverage.
advantage, so you get to roll your d20 again. Although with a 19, you're doing, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
if you get a 6 on a d6, a benefit. It's just it's a benefit. The benefit adds an additional convenience that was not present before the attempt.
Ah,
Are these shit crusted leopard speedos going to give me a benefit?
It has
Well,
the number. It has
I
the
certainly
number.
think so.
It has the number of that cute navigation officer you kept flirting with, but she's dead now.
I was about to say the one that's been dead for 4 centuries.
No, I'll say that despite the smell coming off of them, they are still in like a pristine condition. So you would just need to throw them to the wash like once.
Oh
and
god,
it'd be like they would be as new.
he has like one of those new sci-fi pornos speedos that have that protective filming that makes it immune to dirtying from various bodily fluids, but you got to just machine wash it to get rid of the smell.
And it never
It's the-
biodegenerates, so there's landfills full of them.
Leopard Space Speedo is the equivalent of a chainmail bikini in this game, I guess we'll say. No, so you're taking in like all the stuff. You see, like he's got like a pile of collection he's found, but your eyes land upon a pristine like metal box that looks like it has not been touched or opened, and you recognize that this is a box that this metal box stores like automaton or robots of some sort.
Oh.
And you can tell by how new this box is that this one has not been opened.
All right. He's going
I
to
get to have my own droid slave.
he's just going to look over. It's just like Roland, was it?
Yes, I'm Roland. I'm your assistant.
Good. Again, I find it so hilarious that ass has an ass. But tell me, what is that box over there? It looks pretty pristine and new, despite the 500 years apparently passing.
So, Hunter, should I roll to see if I in fact know?
Would your character
make
even
me
know what a
a-
robot even is?
I mean, I'll let you make an intelligence check.
Okay, let me go ahead and do my roll. And
D20
let's
and
see.
D6.
So I got a natural 20, but on the 6, I got a 1.
Oh,
Oh no. So
crit success, crit fail.
which means a hindrance occurs. So
Right.
you do know what it is.
But I may not fully
Hindrance.
understand what it is. Right?
You basically
Because I
give
got
them,
I got
like,
I got a D20 result. So I got a D20, but I got a 1.
it's
a yes, but.
give them maybe like a
I'll say
half
on the-
truth.
It's a yes, but.
It says a hindrance as an additional challenge or difficulty that was not present before the attempt. Sometimes hilarity ensues.
Okay.
I
What do you-
know how this is.
What do you
gonna
try to
play,
like
though.
open
Okay,
up the
okay.
box? We try to open up the box in the middle of explaining, and they just gets an injury.
No, what will happen here is, so Rolling Dunster does know that this is a box that would contain like an automaton or a robot of some sort, but it's never been
Okay.
opened, and you've never really thought about much to open it. However, the AI, another TV screen comes down and it's like, oh, that's a robot or that has not been opened yet. Let me open that up for you. And then like you hear like a doop 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 kind of thing, and something occurs. Marhawkmen, you suddenly burst out of the box, completely out of control and going haywire.
Oh no!
So what
Oh,
happens when this middle box just explodes, basically, as this robot leaps out of the box?
Oh no,
Oh.
it's one of the poopless.
My God, it's rampaging.
Never trust anything that doesn't use a bathroom.
It's rampaging because it can't poop.
Marhawkman, what does this robot look like? Introduce us to him.
This vaguely humanoid robot known as um, SOD-695. What does this number
Odd.
combination mean? No one knows.
He's just a poor sod. Damn Brit.
I actually rolled boggle dice to figure out what the 3 letters would be. That's what I came up with.
Beautiful. So, how bad is this thing rampaging?
Make me a strength check, Mark Hawkman.
Actually, is that rolling a d20?
D20 and D6.
You know what would be pretty funny?
I got a 15 and a 4.
Instead of causing any harm to Roland or Chip, he's actually like destroying all of Roland's dunk collections.
So I'll say on that
No!
15. So Mark, man, you are a newly activated robot, and you have no clue where you are, and you see all these. You see like other like robot parts just scattered around you, and you're just like, and you're basically kind of just freaking out at the moment. Like, where am I? And you actually start. You just grab one of the little machines and start tearing it apart.
Mr. Supervisor, I think he has major constipation. I hold up my plunger. Do we need to clean the pipes?
Warhawk trying to figure out how to play this out.
Yeah, this is one of those things like, I hadn't thought of it that way before. It's just like, I guess I'm just have my characters like kind of like frantically try to like pick up the pieces of what he thinks are broken robots and just like try to fix them. I actually do have.
I'll put you back together. It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
I do actually have like repairing of machinery as one of my skills, apparently. So yeah,
Excellent.
This kind of like figures like if you'd be like kind of like let me fix this. Except he has no idea what they even are. So he's not sure which pieces go together, and just kind of like frantically dumping things into a pile.
And the AI on the ship just goes like, "Oh no! Did I do that?
Did I do that?"
Yes, it seems that you did do that.
All right. So what crap. What was it? Was it Chip was your character's name, Roger? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, Chip.
So Chip and Roland, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to look to my supervisor to tell me what to do. I have no idea what to do with this thing. I kind of look at you and I hold up my plunger.
I figure Roland would be distressed because this thing's like freaking out and messing with all of his collections that he worked 500 years on collecting.
What do you want to do, Mr. Assistant Sanitation Supervisor? This poopless thing seems very, very annoyed or frantic or something.
If there's one thing that I've remember hearing my brother told me hundreds, thousands of times, do not escalate the situation. I failed that multiple times, but it's still a learning process.
Immediately escalate situation.
He's like, Roland, I am going to approach this machine.
You know, this
you're very brave, sir. I'll be right behind you. And I kind of get behind you.
This could be
I'm holding my my plunger with 2 of my 4 hands, and my prehensile antenna are kind of waving out of nervousness.
We will check to see how the situation proceeds, and if things escalate too far, you know how to use that plunger, I assume.
Yes, sir. Right over the hole, and I start pumping.
Attaboy.